As the attorney for the Chrisleys, Davidson is resolute in his belief that the legal system failed his clients, and he remains optimistic about their chances in a potential retrial. He stated, "We're determined to see this through. Todd and Julie have been through a tremendous amount of stress, not just because of the legal proceedings but also because of the impact on their family. We believe that a retrial is not just a possibility but a necessity." The Chrisleys have faced an onslaught of public scrutiny and rumors, much of it fueled by the nature of their celebrity status. Their reality show, which once showcased the glamorous and seemingly carefree lives of the family, has become a platform for addressing the legal battle and maintaining their innocence. Davidson acknowledged the toll this legal battle has taken on the Chrisley family. The Chrisleys are strong, resilient people, but this ordeal has been undeniably challenging for them. Their show was a source of entertainment and inspiration for many, and now it's become a platform to address the injustice they believe they faced. While Todd and Julie Chrisley's future remains uncertain, their attorney remains steadfast in his commitment to clearing their names and ensuring that justice prevails. A retrial could offer them a chance to present their case with the full set of evidence they believe was initially overlooked, giving them a fighting chance to prove their innocence. The legal battle surrounding the Chrisley family has become a true-life drama that rivals the plots of their reality TV show. With their attorney's unwavering belief in a retrial, the saga is far from over, and the world is watching, waiting to see how this dramatic chapter will ultimately unfold. For now, the Chrisleys continue to live their lives under the shadow of uncertainty, holding on to hope and the belief that justice will ultimately prevail. Chrisley began their respective prison sentences this week, and many are hoping that they won't serve at all. Their attorney, along with the Chrisley, knows best. Stars believe they will be granted a retrial. Why do they all believe this? Keep reading to find out what is known. Will Todd and Julie Chrisley get a retrial? Entertainment Tonight shared what is known about Todd and Julie Chrisley possibly getting a retrial. The couple has been adamant they will get a retrial after their first one landed them both lengthy prison sentences. Their attorney also believes their chances of getting a retrial are good. Their attorney Alex Little shared that federal prosecutors made two critical errors that could help the Chrisleys win their appeal. This discovery has given Todd and Julie hope that they will get justice and their sentences will be reduced. The attorney also shared how the legal team plans to try and get a retrial. Both Todd and Julie have been adamant in their claims the justice system is broken. They both have maintained they are innocent of any wrongdoing. However, they were convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion and both reported to prison. Todd, who has been sentenced to 12 years behind bars, reported to Federal Correctional Institution Pensacola in Florida. Julie, sentenced to 7 years, reported to the Federal Medical Center Lexington in Lexington, Kentucky. Just a week before they reported to prison, their request for bail was denied. Their attorney has hope the appeals court will see things their way and grant a retrial. He also shared the reasons why it should be granted. He said, "The very beginning of this case, there was an unconstitutional search by the Georgia Department of Revenue." Little continued, "This court's already found that was unconstitutional, and it should have stopped the whole case in its tracks. That didn't happen, and that's certainly one of the things we're pursuing on the appeal." The second piece is one of the IRS officers testified about whether the Chrisleys had paid certain taxes. That certainly, we think, affected the jury, and we believe it will be basis for a new trial. He also commented on the Chrisleys not showing remorse. Little said, "It's certainly true that courts want to hear defendants accept responsibility, but it's also hard to accept responsibility when you haven't done what you're accused of doing." He continued, "It's a difficulty any innocent person faces when they are convicted and sentenced. I've had people who have been found not guilty of murder a decade later, and that whole time some court believed they weren't showing remorse when they were actually innocent. So it's always a dilemma for anybody who's wrongfully convicted." As for what Todd and Julie want their fans to know, they want everyone to know they are still the same people and will work tirelessly to clear their name of this wrongdoing. In a legal saga that has captured the attention of both reality television fans and legal enthusiasts, the case against Todd and Julie Chrisley has taken yet another dramatic twist. Their attorney, Mark Davidson, revealed that he strongly believes a retrial will be inevitable, and with that, new hope for the Chrisley family. The Chrisleys, known for their popular reality show, Chrisley Knows Best, have been embroiled in a legal battle for several years. They faced a slew of charges, including tax evasion, wire fraud, and conspiracy, which shook the foundations of their seemingly perfect family life. In 2019, Todd and Julie Chrisley were indicted in Georgia on federal tax evasion charges, and the legal ordeal that followed was nothing short of a roller coaster ride. Mark Davidson, who has been representing the Chrisleys since the beginning of the legal proceedings, recently sat down for an exclusive interview to discuss the latest developments in the case. He began by shedding light on the intricacies of the original trial, explaining that they believe several critical errors were made. The foundation of a just trial rests on the assurance that all evidence is presented fairly and that the law is applied accurately, Davidson emphasized. We firmly believe that this did not occur during the Chrisleys' original trial. The crux of their argument for a retrial centers on evidence that allegedly was not presented to the court. According to Davidson, documents that could have potentially exonerated the Chrisleys were not properly considered, a fact that he deems as a miscarriage of justice. He also cited alleged misconduct within the prosecution's team, which he claims further undermines the integrity of the original trial.